All right, welcome back. Don't know what from, but Dom, it's your cousin Doug Mazzetti from Ohio. Now, I know a lot of people out there are going to be asking, wait a second, Doug Mazzetti from Ohio? You don't live close to the Jersey Shore. Like, I would like to think that Ohio is the Jersey of the Midwest because Jersey's got a shore. We have Lake Erie and Cedar Point, and there's a shore on there. Although you don't really want to go too much east into Cleveland because, you know, the river kind of catches on fire. Anyway, no, we still got, like, with all the theme parks we got a bunch of chicks walking around with Buffy, and then of course we got Columbus, and Columbus is the Arnold, and everyone knows that's where all the hot people are at least once a year. So Ohio is a Jersey of the Midwest, and your boy is part of that too. So, but that's not what we're here to talk about. And actually, no. On the side of that, when people talk about like Ohio being so far away from Jersey, Bradley Martyn is far away from Gaines, but somehow he owns a gym. Tell me how that fucking happened. But anyway, I digress. Like Bradley Martyn does from Gaines. Anyway, what we're going to talk about today is the advantages of being a fat guy in the gym. Now, most people don't want to talk about this because everyone's like, oh, you gotta get healthy and you gotta lose weight. You know what? It's my life. I'll suck down protein bars and do 5 minutes on the elliptical if I want to. Shut the fuck up. So, this is all about having the best opportunities as a fat guy in the gym. First off, is the best one: no expectations. I can walk into a Planet Fitness, and all they're going to do is take my $15, show me where the bathrooms are, tell me not to grunt or drop the weights, and then send me on my merry way? You think anyone's going to be like, hey, do you lift when I walk into a Planet Fitness? Nobody lifts at a Planet Fitness, so what the fuck they going to do to me? And the best part about it is, you get the black card, you can go to different, like, separate ones too, is walk in and just do whatever, and then like you'll never have to deal with anything like that ever. And that's also the best place to pick up a chick too. Come on. You walk into a Planet Fitness, throw around a couple weights, maybe get the lunk along once or twice, just to prove your dominance over the people who don't actually fucking lift. Obviously. And then you just move on. You break a couple rules, just enough to get the chicks to notice you, and then you move to the next location. You never gotta worry about it. And the best part is everyone's gonna see you as a beginner. So no one is really going to like judge you on the stuff that you do. And then like if you actually do some like proper sets, all of a sudden your respect goes through the roof, and all of a sudden you get the looks, and then maybe, just maybe, you might catch a chick. Which, of course, if you're going to the gym, that's the only reason you go to the gym, right? Pick up chicks, right? Now, you go to a real gym. That's where you're gonna run into some problems, because then you got the guys who are like, "Hey, I'm a personal trainer. Hey, you're doing that a little bit." And they try to fuck with your form, and it's like the only thing you're fucking with here is my groove and my ability to pick someone up. So thank you very much, Swole Einstein. It ain't working for me. Now, number two. This one only really works at the Planet Fitnesses, so but there's also a limitation. It is a forever bulk. As a big guy, you don't have to worry much at all about people asking you if you're cutting, because if someone does, be like, hey, I'm in my bulking phase, and then all of a sudden, bam, pocket muffin, and you're good. Now, there's a downside to this, because you can only really do this at your local Planet Fitnesses for so long before you have to pack up and move to a next town, unless you're in like a big city like Columbus or Cleveland, and then you can just tra-la-la right around the city at all 17,000 different locations, because the chicks never work out the same location at Planet Fitness. It doesn't happen. You will never see the same chick at two separate Planet Fitnesses. You know why? Because the one that they like, that's got that elliptical they like, that's programmed just right. They got a couple guys that they like who work at the front counter who always seem to be like on a juice cleanse. As a fat guy, I don't want to eat juice as a standard anyway. How would you eat juice? Anyway, that's always on a juice cleanse. Fuck that. I'm walking in with a bottle of protein, a muffin in my pocket, and my phone in the other one because I need your digits. So get that forever bulk going. And again, just tra-la-la around, you'll be covered. But again, you really can't really do this at a real gym. You do it at a real gym. All of a sudden they're asking questions. No, what are your calories in, calories out? No, what's your carbohydrates per day? What's your fiber intake? Fuck that. No. I'm going where they know the least. And they can ask less questions. Thank you. Number 3. The best parts about being a fat guy in a gym. You're always seen as a charity case. People try to give you all sorts of free shit. However, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch getting free shit. Because I can tell you from personal experience, someone's gonna throw you an XL shirt and be like, hey, that's a goal. And then you have to control yourself not to choke them with it. Or someone tries to give you like an actual healthy supplement and you're like, bitch, where's my Twix? It's a give and take type of thing. But if you're lucky, you're gonna run to somebody who's got some good gear, and then you might actually like get good strength out of it, because when you're at the gym, you do have to work out. Sloppily, yes. Effectively, also yes. So leans into the next line, the powerlifter parlay. This works exclusively at your Planet Fitness. It will never work at your real gyms. Because if you say, you go into a Planet Fitness and you're like, hey, I'm on my light week as a power lifter. I don't need to go to the regular gym, but I need to get in a sweat. I need to get in some nice easy lifts. Everyone's going to look at you different. Hey, are you a power lifter? Yeah, it's a light week. Oh, man. Oh, here's my panties. There you go. Straight up. The fact of the matter is this. If you can easily pull off a power lifter build while being fat, which is a small percentage of us, but it's possible, you got to make. Because you don't even have to even go near heavyweight to appear strong. All you got to do is 75 freaking laps of this, of doing those hammer curls, whatever. Make yourself a specific gym list to make you look strong without actually being strong. Now, you may actually get some gains out of it, which, again, byproduct of the game. But the fact is, it's going to work in your favor long term. Now, last on my list here, second to last, because I'm from Jersey, by way of Ohio, secondarily to Jersey. Why am I attempting like Bradley Martyn workout logic here? Moving on. This is a part of our little talk here. Delicious food as a fat guy. Now, in the past, the one thing that we always hated being a big guy in the gym was having to give up our favorite foods, right? We always had to give up the good shit like pizza and cookies and pies. And I'm hungry. Moving on. But let me tell you something about the supplement game these days. You can effectively be a fat guy and somewhat eat healthily. I literally just had a Tang flavored like intro workout the other day. Bro, give me like an Ovaltine protein and I'm happy. But I don't even really need an Ovaltine protein because the same company is making a Yoo-Hoo protein. Or sorry, different companies making the Yoo-Hoo. I go to the Arnold. All of these companies run together. But like there's a company that makes an icy pre-workout now. I have Frosted Flakes protein in my kitchen right now. Do you know what Frosted Flakes did to my waistline when I was in high school? I don't think you people understand exactly what children's cereal did to the waistlines of the children in the 90s. It was all sugar and it was all for me. But I'm just saying. We are now living in an era where we can eat fat but not be fat, but somehow stay fat because we started out fat, if that makes any sense. So keep an eye on the stuff that you get, because and even the brands that have always stayed neutral in the taste game, looking at you, Power Bar, you dirty leather foreign piece of clay that tastes like the back of a Ford F-150 made in 1987. Oh my gosh. Even the stuff that used to be like terrible tasting now somehow is in the taste game, and they want to make it seem like we're sucking down icy cones from like 1985. Come on now. You're in my wheelhouse. Let's keep it that way, right? So, all of this leads to the end game for what happens to most of us fat guys in the gym. We play all these games, we do all this fun stuff, but most of us end up getting accidental gains by one way or another. And in the end, that opens up even more doors, because now the chicks see progress, and now they see you as a project, and now you're getting all this attention, and you're actually going on real dates, and you don't know how to act. So now you have to restart everything over again, go on like a 2-month bender of nothing but chocolate cakes and Pizza Hut slices straight down the gullet. And now all of a sudden you're on the bounce back. You're on the rebound from going through a horrible time in your life, which you have to come up with some fucking terrible ass fucking excuse for, like my dog died and got hit by a jet driven by Elon Musk. But now you're kind of hooked and just start the entire thing over again. I tell you what, when it comes to that, the game is forever. The game is 100% forever. And all you have to do is rewind and replay, wash, rinse, repeat, and anything else that I can think of to tell you to keep doing it. Unless you're Bradley Martyn, in which case, please stop what you're doing. But still, the game can go forever. It's just that you might end up on my 600-pound life. I knew someone who went on that one time. And, well, he's still 600 pounds. I wonder if I could end up with another Bradley Martyn joke. Another Bradley Martyn joke. I guess I can't come up with one, so this video is over, much like Bradley Martyn's career. Oh, man. That's the last one. That made me feel good. Much like switching off of any Bradley Martyn videos. So, just letting you know, Dom, your boy is here and ready. Your boy just ran it straight off the cuff. And call me. Have your family call my family. But we're cousins. So, have a person call a person. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Kind of confused. Mostly like, Bradley Martyn in the gym. But yeah. Deuces.